Hi, I'm Leanne and welcome to my channel. I'm getting a little bit better at these videos, but the fact of the matter is I'm still quite new to it. So if I can help any of you at all, well then it's a great advantage to me. I started these because my friends and family have always said that I have great frugal hints and tips on how to save money. So I really want to share it with people so that in today's day and age where everything's getting more expensive, and especially now with Brexit on the way, I want to be able to share my hints and tips with you. So I would appreciate if you could possibly give me a like or a subscribe, or even leave a comment and ask me what it is that you'd like me to talk about. And if I can, I will. I have so many money saving tips, and I'll get round to them all eventually. Everything from saving to shopping. So just keep watching and you'll see today's video, which I hope you enjoy, and I'll chat to you later. Bye. Morning everyone. This is a video that you will find comes in two parts. Please forgive me for the light, especially in the second part of it, because it was done in the afternoon and the sun was coming and going in through the window, and it left me partly in the shade at times. And I'm still new to this, so I want to help. I want to give you the hints and tips that I have, but it's going to take me a wee while just to get used to it. So in this, what we're doing is I have bulk bought some sausages, I have bulk bought bacon, and you will see both on this video, as I say, in two separate on two separate days. It's just a way of saving money. Now, the sausages that I bought come in this box, okay, and they are 2.27 kilograms. What I will do is I will put them into these little bags, and then I will put them into the bigger freezer bag, which I haven't lifted out. Here we go. Bigger freezer bag, date and label them, and then they can go straight into the freezer. And what I'm doing is I'm only putting in as many as I need. My husband likes sausages, but my daughter and I aren't that great sausage eaters, so I'd rather just put them into little individual packs, and then they can just be lifted out whenever we need them. So this 2.27 kilo of sausages cost me wholesale £4.50. You could look out at any wholesalers and you might pick them up for £5, £5.50, whatever, but it's going to be a lot cheaper than actually buying individual packs of 8, and they actually are a very good sausage. These are sausages that are used by a lot of caterers, and as you can see, they're a thick sausage. They're not too thin, they're not too big either, but as I say, my husband likes these, so we're going to bag them. And all I'm doing is putting 3 and 4 in per bag, and then we'll put them into the bigger, more sturdy freezer bag, and we can just lift them out whenever we need them. So your little cheapy bags are great just as throwaway bags, and then you put them into the bigger bag, which, because the sausages have been in these little throwaway bags, you can actually use the bigger bag again. I would advise just to use the bigger bag again for the same thing for sausages. I wouldn't be putting anything fresh into it, but it's just a handy way to reuse and recycle. So again, you're saving money that way as well. So I shall just get on with this. And I shall show you when I have completed. As you can see, 3 little sausages, or 3 big sausages in a bag, and then we're going to put it into the larger freezer bag, and I will let you know how many I got in this box. And the great thing about putting them into small amounts as well is, should you need a bigger amount, if I want 6 or 8 sausages, well then I lift out 2 or 3 packets. But this way I'm not stuck with lots of sausages and having to use them up, or maybe they don't get used and get thrown out. So always think ahead. Sometimes smaller amounts are actually easier, and with that you then have, you know, as I say, you can lift out several packs. And the same with the bacon, when you see that I do the bacon later on. Now, eggs. And the good thing is these are fresh, and so they can go straight into the freezer. Just make sure, if you are buying wholesale and you have to do this, divide them up individually, that they haven't been frozen before, okay? Because it's not good to get fresh food which has been frozen and to refreeze it unless it has been cooked. Nearly there. And so many things you can do with these here. You can make, well, our favourite in this house, or my husband's favourite, stuffed sausage and bacon. You can just make them for a Saturday grill. You can make a sausage casserole, and again, just sausage and beans for the kids. So there we go. And I can tell you now, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, and there's 5 in this bag, so that's 41 sausages that I have in that box. And that is how quick and easy it is just to divide them up. And now we'll just put them into the bag, and they're ready to go into the freezer and can just be lifted out in small amounts, large amounts. It doesn't really matter because they're just in 3s. All right, so if you would like to know more, I would appreciate if you would leave a little comment, or you would subscribe, or even like my videos. As I say, I'm very, very new to this, and it would just give me a bit of encouragement to actually keep doing it. All right. Friends of mine have said I'm full of helpful hints and tips. One yesterday actually told me that she didn't realize that you could freeze bacon. I'm not going to say what age she is, but she's my age, best friend from school. So the fact of the matter is, there you have it. Didn't know all these years. you can freeze almost anything. So stick with me. I'm going to share my money saving tips with you, and I hope that they're of benefit to you. You will find that now in the UK there are wholesalers that are open to the public. Don't be afraid to contact them. Don't be afraid to go to them, and you'll be surprised what you'll pick up when you're there. All right, so please like, leave me a comment, subscribe, whatever, and help me to make these videos better for you. And it's going to move on now to the next part of the video, which is the bacon, and I hope you like. Hi everyone. Today I want to talk to you about bulk buying. Now what I bought today is streaky bacon. We use streaky bacon obviously in our cooking, and I've just found that buying in small packages really isn't much good, so I went to a local wholesaler and I bought a box which holds 4 5-pound packs, and this is what you get. And I am going to freeze it. Now I already have 2 done, so this is 2 bags already full. All right, they'll go into the freezer, all in individual little bags with the amount that I think I will need in each little packet. So I just use the cheap freezer bags, and then I put them into a more expensive solid freezer bag, and then I just been able to lift it out, and the solid bag will keep it all nice and contained and prevent freezer burn. So as I say, just flimsy little bags to start with, put it in, throwaway bags, and that's all you need. So I'm doing 4 double slices here into the bag, which is enough for, at the moment I'm doing for breakfasts. So much easier than individual packets, and actually it takes up a lot less room in the freezer. A little messy, but once you have it done, that's you. No more thinking or buying bacon now. For this bacon could do us 6 months, because we don't eat that much of it, but as I say, very useful, very handy for cooking. I use it for the stuffed sausages, which I did a video on last week. So obviously the streaky bacon is the best for the stuffed sausages. Also, if you want to do the same with stuffed chicken wrapped in bacon, another absolutely delicious dish. Just same recipe for the stuffing, and if you like a bit of flavour, a little bit of herbs and spices, you can always add it to it. So that's half done. Let's get the other half now out of the way. And there's so many other things you can actually use the bacon for. We actually enjoy just a stuffed bacon roll on its own. Very, very tasty, I have to say. And as I showed you, it's so inexpensive to use up the heels of your bread, etc., stale bread that's lying in the cupboard or the fridge. Just fire it into the food processor, chop up the onion and fire the onion in with it, and then it leaves it that it's much finer. And especially when you have children who maybe don't like the onions so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. And almost there. The reason I got the streaky bacon instead of the back bacon was because, as I say, the streaky bacon is much easier if you're using it to wrap food. So, give me a second. Wash my hands. And then we just set it in. So, we're going to write on this breakfast bacon. Okay. So that we know how much is in the different packets when we're cooking, because obviously I don't have as many pieces for the bacon for the wrapping. And there you go, quick, simple, easy, and very, very cost effective. So for the breakfast bacon there for our family, I've ended up with 8 packets. Now if I was to buy 8 individual packets, I would say that those 8 individual packets would probably cost me about 12 to 13 pounds. And because I have bought them in bulk, they have cost me £7.50. So always look out, see what bargains you can get, and if you have the money and can buy in bulk, do so, and then at least you can just wrap it, divide it, wrap it, and put it into the freezer, and you're able just to pull it out on a whim, and you'll always have something for dinner.